Wait, Randy
I'm just
Orton's
making you a
actually
better.
on
I'm just making
Team
you a.
SmackDown? I thought he was. I thought he wasn't on the team.
Wait, what?
Randy Orton.
No, he's not on the team. Wait, is he?
According to Wikipedia, yes.
Wikipedia is wrong. Is Shane McMahon on that list?
It's supposed. Yeah, it's supposed to be Shane.
All right, Shane.
Yeah.
Unless they made some kind of announcement.
And I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, this is new.
No, Randy Orton's not on the team. Wikipedia screwed it up.
Okay, you screwed up, people.
So
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown.
Ryan.
So, here's my thought. Okay, very combustible elements on both teams. Okay, I feel like we're gonna get a Roman Reigns type showing in the in this match. Like, we're gonna have a 1 versus 3 at the end. And what I feel, I think Team Raw takes it. Okay, and I've got Drew McIntyre as the sole survivor. Because Baron Corbin's gonna cause Braun Strowman to get counted out, get DQ'd, something like that. I've got Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley basically cancel each other out. Okay, and Dolph Ziggler's gonna take a pin because he's Dolph Ziggler. That's it. So I feel like it could be. It'll be Drew McIntyre in a 1-on-3 situation. I can see it being The Miz, Samoa Joe, and Shane McMahon because he can't be the first one to lose. I could see the good guys on SmackDown going out first. Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy. I could see them going out, and then you've got Shane McMahon, Samoa Joe, and The Miz against Drew McIntyre. And I feel like they're setting up Drew McIntyre for a face run, so he can go against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And to start that off, you have him do a Roman Reigns type thing at the Survivor Series. When was that? 2013 when he went through, when it was 1-on-3 and Roman Reigns took out 3 people with spears in like 3 minutes. And that was before everybody hated Roman Reigns. That was before they put a microphone in his hand and we figured out how shit he was at the time. So I've got Drew McIntyre being in a 1-on-3 situation, coming back and being the sole survivor for Team Raw. And that sets him up in the stratosphere. And so he can actually run Raw like he said he would in that promo he cut on Monday. And especially after what he did to Kurt Angle. Like, that's big. That they've got big things in the plans for him, and why not start it off like this?
True enough. I'm absolutely going to go with Team Raw to win this thing. However, I'm not convinced that he's going to be the sole survivor. Not just yet. As far as sole survivors, I'm going to put my money on both Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre. I still want to believe that they've got something for Braun. I know they absolutely want to elevate Drew McIntyre as well. But as far as him being the sole survivor, I'm not 100% convinced. Fool?
I was actually in the same boat with you, Jeff, at the beginning of the day. And then it just occurred to me that we still have one more pay-per-view this year before the Royal Rumble. And they're going to use that pay-per-view for Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. And he's going to continue, and then he'll go on. I don't. The one thing I disagree with you with Brian is I don't think Drew McIntyre is going to get a face turn anytime soon. I looked at this match with Kurt Angle and how and his promo was basically making him the new top heel of the brand. And I was going to have Braun Strowman and Drew be the survivors, but then I thought about the feud with Baron Corbin coming up, and the only way they can really make that work and last in less than a month is that Baron Corbin needs a J&J security. And the only people I can think of to be his J&J security is AOP. They've already established that that Baron Corbin has a connection with AOP. He gave them tag team title shots. He's helping him. They helped him against Finn Balor. So I see AOP taking out Braun Strowman. He's not going to get pinned. They're just going to beat on him and count and basically bring him to the back to get rid of him. And I see Drew McIntyre being the sole survivor because yes, he is getting this humongous push, but for the heel side, and it's going to be it's going to be a face that's going to be the final elimination.
So, what's your team and what are survivors?
It's Team Raw, and the only survivor is Drew McIntyre. The way I look at it is, I see, since Randy Orton is not in this match, Wikipedia.
I know you don't want Shane McMahon in the match, Wikipedia, but you can't do that.
Yeah. Seriously, unless there was some announcement that we did not know about, it's right now the best in the world, Shane McMahon. So,
that is not a title.
I'm going to guess Randy Orton, since he's been going after Rey Mysterio the last couple of weeks. I think he's going to RKO him out of nowhere, and that's going to get Rey out. And then Jeff Hardy gets out, and The Miz will probably take a bullet for Shane McMahon. There's rumors going around that they're going to do a face turn for The Miz, so I can see him trying to take a bullet for Shane and getting himself eliminated. But it's in the long run, it's going to be the same as last year. Shane McMahon's going to be the final person eliminated. And it's going to be Drew basically beating down on him. And if anything, I could see...
Oh, you think you're the best in the world, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me show you who the best in the world really is, Claymore kick.
Braun will basically clean house for most of the SmackDown team just to keep building him strong, because here's my prediction for the Royal Rumble. I think he's going to win it. Because it's his whole redemption trying to get back to Brock Lesnar from on Crown Jewel. So
they'll let him win 2 Royal Rumbles, and
greatest Royal Rumble does not count.
To us.
It doesn't count. They don't even acknowledge the greatest Royal Rumble. The green belt is not anywhere to be found. The
Wikipedia does.
The trophy's been destroyed. Hey, they don't talk about it on WWE TV. So I see them excuse me. I see them the only way for them to continue the Baron Corbin feud and to have it continue in the long run to build up for TLC is to have AOP take Braun out.
All right.
So yeah,
Drew
is the sole survivor.
All right, and our final Survivor Series match of the night, the Women's Survivor Series match. We've got Team Raw consisting of Mickie James, Natalya, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Ruby Riott, with Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan, versus Team SmackDown, Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and to be announced.
Do we want to add a point for the to be announced?
I'm going to say yes on that. I'm going to say yes on that because... Whose turn is it? Mine?
It's yours.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going with Team SmackDown on this. And as far as sole survivors, I'm going to put Asuka in to be announced.
And who is your to be announced?
Do we have to confirm it? Or is it just, can we just do the slot to be announced?
Well, that's why I said, do we put a point for to be announced?
Okay.
So, name the to be announced, and if it's that person, you get a point.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to say the to be announced is... I was about to say a name, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking twice now. It's either going to be Nikki Cross or Toni Storm.
Really? You think Toni Storm?
Recent winner of the Mae Young Classic. I think there's an outside chance, but you know what? I'm going to go with Nikki Cross on this one. If I had to pick, I'm going to say Asuka and Nikki Cross are going to win gonna walk away as the sole survivors, or not the sole survivors. I gotta stop saying that. It just goes with it. But yeah, that's my prediction.
As much as I really this is actually the hardest match for me.
I can see that,
and it kind of still is because I do have a team set, but I don't even know if I wanted to predict that. I'm just trying to think in the long run which team can really benefit on this building for the future. And man,
this is a tough one.
This really is a tough one.
I really don't think it is, but
I'm gonna go with Team Raw, and I'm gonna say Nia Jax is the sole survivor. I know she has heat for what she did to Becky Lynch, but the fact that they're actually flaunting this, they're talking about this,
that would actually be delicious.
Could actually build. They're actually using it to build her strong. But I still think her punishment is going to be at TLC. She's going to get destroyed by Ronda Rousey. That as her punishment for basically ruining the main event for Survivor Series, even though it really is a blessing in disguise.
I was going to say I'm reserving my judgment for later on in the show.
And your TBA?
My TBA? There was a rumor going around that Paige is planning an in-ring return and that she's actually medically cleared to have an in-ring return. But she also said that that's not happening. But weird things can happen in WWE. But just to be on the safe side, I'm probably going to go with the one person that they actually are building a story around. The fact that she wasn't chosen in the SmackDown women's team. I'm going to go with Mandy Rose.
So just to be clear here, this is just your guess. It's not part of your official Survivor prediction.
As the to be announced.
Yeah, it's just your guess as far as what the to be announced is, but this is not for points. This is not for.
Isn't the
TBA is for an extra point? Were you not paying attention? I was like, why don't we do the TBA for an extra point?
And you said yeah.
Wait, are you talking about on this show right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was talking about just as far as survivors go.
Oh, survivors is just
yeah.
It's Survivor. I just say it's Team Raw and the sole survivor is Nia.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about for the to be announced. I'm going to say
that's a whole separate point. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we agreed on that.
No, that was not my understanding. But whatever. Let's roll with it.
I can't wait to watch that back. But yeah, my to be announced is going to be Mandy Rose.
The one who's not in on the title shot keeps fucking with the points. There's my one.
Wait, you have just one? I have just one. You have unlimited.
I'm allowed to have unlimited F words.
That's what you established before. Damn it.
Okay, that's it.
Douchery, etc., etc.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
All right.
My TBA is Nikki Cross. Because they brought her up, and they didn't just bring her up to lose to Becky Lynch. So
let's play Becky.
I feel like she's gonna come. They already have Sanity on the pay-per-view. Why not? Now that you have the opportunity, take the opportunity and put Nikki Cross on the SmackDown team. But yeah, I also agree with Tarek. Team Raw's taking this. They're building up Nia Jax for Ronda Rousey. They were doing it before the beatdown, but before what she did to Becky Lynch, and now they can put the punishment, and also they're doing Twitter like the way, like if they weren't gonna make this into part of the story, then she wouldn't have said her Twitter message to Becky Lynch the way she did.
Mm-hmm.
So, please.
So I'm gonna go, but I'm also gonna go with the teammate that they've been building. So I'm gonna say that the survivors are gonna be Nia Jax and Tamina.
All right, very interesting.